This is sick though. Poppy angle is perfect here. The fact you've got pretty much every champion here has a dash that you can interrupt. You got great frontline access. You've already got your engage from the Nautilus. Like, this is really, really nice.
For now, sitting pretty comfortable. It is Doran's ring start for Lucian. Not completely uncommon as Mickey's going to be forced to flash out. Yike on the way in. Bubble going to get flashed away from as well, so just a trade. But now Hansama can step forward up into Noah. Yike going through there, just trying to finish off jump before the fight gets kicked off. But Hansama getting locked in by the hook. The heal now coming through. Just still living for just a brief moment. Hansama running for the hills. Blinking health bar, but he's still alive. Noah going to get taken down by the fish. Oh, man. Razork trying to clean up as best he can, but Hansama's got to run for the hills. 3-point strike, but won't get anything else. And just a single grub taken away.
Razork's been doing a good...
Thus far they have level 6 for Jun,
That's
but now a bit of
Jun.
an all-in here. Mickey, I think, accidentally E-ing himself in that trade.
So the level 6 hit, you don't, still level 5 on bot side. If this wave hits, they will hit 6 on bot lane.
Yeah, you can see G2 are stepping forward to try to make sure the wave is cleared. Flash engage on a Mickey, should just be one very dead fish. Nice flash out safety, but it will not stop the play from coming through. Hansama has the calling up and available and is trying to clear out Razork, but Noah is
in bot lane. That's the timer G2 are trying to work off of, but Razork is here to cover again.
TP now coming in. All 5 members of G2 committed to the bottom side, looking to make this play happen. Calling going down. Yike managing to grab the kill, creating a little bit of space is Razork. Caps now trying to go into finish with the support. Jun getting cut down there. BB there just in time to back up the dive. Hansama getting the kill.
Then start to push mid with the LeBlanc, lean that pressure in towards top side, take top tower. Rotate them back to bot as Dragon's about to spawn. Fantastic, we can work off of that as well. So this is where you're just going to keep playing back and forth around the map based on what objectives are coming up. So with Dragon being more valuable,
Right.
oh, hang on.
Jun going for the all-in. Noah on the way down. Jun dies in the process. Noah doesn't have reliable CC. Like, yes, Jun has been farming, but don't... One of you has a Sunfire cape and is level 11. Razork might make the same mistake. You cannot kill oh my gosh, just the Boo Saga unfolding live on our stage. How many people are they going to throw into Broken Blade? G2 rinsing, repeat on the bot side dives here.
It's the BB base. I mean, look how pink it looks.
Highly mobile champions who can get on top of you. As Hansama stepping in, the hook going a little bit wide. Big chunk, big trade. Razork now coming in to cover. When becomes lightning, will not connect. Wave going in. This could be bad. Razork might find himself in trouble very quickly. Hansama does a lot of damage. Humanoid jumping into the mid lane. Razork left all on his lonesome to try to 1v1 Hansama, but it's not a 1v1. It's a 4. Calling coming in. Ooh, Zach not quite able to get the additional auto attack after the Q. Force Humanoid back. Oscar, kind of the fake poke champion. He ease in, he uses all of his spells, he walks away, and if you're not ready to force a fight right then and there, it's just free poke.
BB and Oscar and walking hand in hand through the...
Gotta do, Bruin. Oh, Razork, auto back to the tower, getting pulled back. Bubble there as well, but the damage is not coming through in time. The ulti fading away at the last possible second, and just barely. Hansama was able to grab the kill. The second charge coming in. 2 back-to-back. One amount of damage here. Yes, Lucian Nami together is going to be decent, but they need to be ready to force a fight. Caps on the flank. Oscar finally going to get to leverage some of the power of this Poppy if given the opportunity. His ulti is up and available. G2 starting to play back. Flank coming in from Caps. Humanoid distracted for a brief moment. Broken Blade able to proc the Q. 3K getting lower. Lucian knocked out of the pit. It's time for Fnatic to fight if they can find the angle. But Humanoid just getting danced on by Caps. And here comes Hansama with the damage to finish the job. Mickey now flashing out to safety. Objective getting lower and lower. Don't forget about the Baron. Yanks just soloing it. It's absolute chaos in the pit. It's a fight on so many fronts. And Fnatic are just getting danced around as G2 obliterate them in the fight. That's support down. That's Baron down. Mid down. Fnatic spend everything and get absolutely nothing in return.
Fnatic are down after that. Oscar limping away, the final member of Fnatic, but Hansama, Humanoid's just on his own against the 2 carries. And again, Noah, yes, you're in a fine spot to just sit there in the back of the pit, but...
And this is so tough. I mean, just look at the discrepancy between the 80 carries is exacerbated by... You see this. Why would you do this? It's so greedy, but Mickey's has complete faith in his ability not to die again.
I mean, it's 5.5k, but...
Him alone.
But that's the thing is, like, if you try to put Oscar in against Caps, Caps just takes turrets. Like, the whole front to back concept goes out the window.
Yep.
But Caps, now going to see if you can
Nice
find
hooks. Flank coming in for Caps, can just go right back. Has caught the Nautilus ultimate, it looks like. Retreat now coming in. Oscar in the midst of the entire team, knocking both tanks out. This is an opportunity for Fnatic. Continuing to step forward, Coling going down, but Yike and BB are right back into the middle of the fight. The knockback into the tower is big though. Broken Blade trying to let's bounce out to safety. Nice bubble coming in, hitting Jun off to the side. Eyes on Hansama. He is the damage for G2, but he can't get through the line quite fast enough. Caps continuing to poke, continuing to be a nuisance. Humanoid standing strong. Hansama stepping up. and stepping out just as quick. G2 overplaying their hand a little bit.
Trying to just go through all the vision that they've set up. That's TP coming through, but I don't really know if...
Right? G2 ready to start a fight. Eyes on Broken Blade off to the side. Oscar coming in, not going to be able to interrupt the dash coming in from Broken Blade, but Broken Blade now on the backline without a whole lot of support, just disrupting here. The damage coming from the Zac is pretty decent, actually, but the rest of the team now covering. Coling from across the wall, finding the first kill. Broken Blade still standing. Broken Blade still has the passive. You already talked about it, Dagna, and he's still standing. Caps leaping in, one energized auto just to harass, and the most important man, the president that everyone on G2 is trying to protect, Hans Sama, is still standing. That's a triple. They want to give him the penta. He's got 4. Do they want the Baron or do they want the glory? That's the question, and it's G2. You know they want the glory. Oscar's been spotted. They might just have to settle for an inhibitor tower, but it's a clean fight from G2.
They're trying desperately to keep this one going. They see it, but I think they're just going to back away, be happy with the turrets. They know it's playoffs. They know this is serious business, and a quadra kill, 10-0-5 for Hans Sama on this Lucian. G2 are smurfing on Humanoid without having to take much damage. Hans Sama comes in with the long-range culling as well. And it's just this nuisance that Caps and BB are able to create, this like long-range damage-dealing front line. Just causes so many issues. And as Fnatic, yes, they get Caps in the back line, but the damage has already been done by G2.
Fnatic now just trying to deathball together, which I think makes a lot of sense. If they let themselves be split up at all, Caps will just continue to wreak havoc. Dragging up at his soul for G2 if they're able to secure it, but Fnatic has to be careful here. Caps continuing to try to find these angles on the flank. Yike waiting over the wall as well. Create a lot of space with the Maokai ultimate. His flash almost up and available as well, similar for Hans Sama. Humanoid stepping forward, though. That is not where you want to be, and now Noah's just going to get deleted. If they don't instantly kill the Lucian, the fight's over, and well, the fight's over. They might not be dead yet, but they're going to find out very soon that they are. The chase now coming in from Caps, from Hans Sama. Razork, all he can do is run. Humanoid caught around the dragon, costing Fnatic.
He gets caught, Noah gets caught with Caps on a great flank opportunity as well. Oscarinen will fall this time around to the fight. Razork is not long for the world. And honestly, Fnatic don't look long for this game as well. That's the wave. And G2 want to finish off it.
And what a frustrating game for Fnatic. They're just getting danced on by this LeBlanc. So many of these fights, they cannot find a single fight that they want front to back. 5v5, G2 will not give them that angle. And credit to G2, we talked about it. Mid-game's been looking stronger. Early game been a little bit inconsistent, but from start to finish, G2 have been in control of this one. They make it look good in game 1. Putting Lucian back on the map, the second win in LEC. Hans Sama taking over. G2, no surprise, playing for kills here. They can hit the Nexus, but they like hitting champions a lot more. G2 taking game 1.
And on an incredibly difficult day.
With playing it in jungle versus Sinsal, probably pretty smart because she's going to be happy into both Jax and Gragas. But now, Huli, I'm wondering, which side of the draft would you
harm's way to go for this, especially as you start to tick over to 3 for Mickey. Having access to the Cozy Campfire is going to be massive, but here we go.
Oscarinen looking for the setup, looking for the angle. Gets the body slam in first. Razor can now take his time. He doesn't need to leap strike, but he's going to go for it. Broken Blade doesn't use the steadfast presence, interestingly enough. Maybe wanting it for the movement speed steroid. It's done there. Flash in. Steadfast presence comes out now, but all the dashes have already been used, and that's first blood. Humanoid playing to the weak side of the lane right now. Will now spot Yike, realize that he's in trouble, has flash advantage, will be forced to immediately flash out to safety, leap in from Razork. No ulti coming in yet from Zinzao, but Yike wants to fully commit to the play, trying to lock down Caps. In the meantime, Humanoid still standing. Oh, just barely living, and Yike gets knocked down. Humanoid
need to hit those, I'm not going to lie, especially in this matchup, but
Flash in, the auto will do the work. Now Noah trying to follow up, Hans Sama trying to bring it back. Flash in the hill there, it's not quite enough damage. Hans Sama on a sliver of life, but now it's Mickey X who's in trouble. Only level 5. The hook from Jun. What's the cooldown left remaining? Not enough. Ultra Mega Fire Kick. Disengaging.
Skill shots are hard for Fnatic in the bot lane, but not
Nice
for Humanoid.
Good bit of damage. Caps pushing him back in the waiting arms of Yike, though. Good heads up on the 2v2, but Humanoid going to try to turn it back. Buying a bit more space. Command Protect not there. Razork wants to get in the flash, but no. Caps flashing out to safety.
Nice timing here from Razork. One of the things that I was going to say is that you don't want Yike to be on the bottom side, because if you end up in a situation, even if they are getting small advantages, or at least trying to slow down the advantages.
BB just committed his TP back to top lane. That's the cue for Fnatic to kick things off on the bottom side of the map. Mickey flash out to safety. Multiple summoner spells burned. Hans Sama ready to turn this one back, but the hook connects, and that's everything. One moment of overconfidence from Hansama, instantly punished by Fnatic, but Caps now ready to turn it about. Jun has been caught back. The pushback there as well coming in from Caps. Humanoid waiting over the wall, trying to lay the ball down. We'll use Razork as a delivery system, and that's another for Fnatic. This is Oscar's CP advantage. No, it's Humanoid with the TP. Oscar still covering topside. Humanoid can just walk in. Shockwave not quite available, but I don't think he needs it. Hansama very powerful. They need the stun to connect. Mickey locked up, taken out. They're not going to overcommit on the dive into Hans. Razork
that he's able to at least answer a little bit is nice for G2, but Fnatic, like, they're taking over in this early game, and it's clean onto his top side.
Broken Blade can roam over, but Razork's pretty powerful. Yike now looking for the knockup. Cap's going for the 1v1 versus Oscar. Oscar going to body slam through, flashing in as well. Good damage coming in from the AP. Grags, we have to keep our eyes on Broken Blade. Clean knockback onto the support, but Razork's still standing, and that's one damn powerful Jax. Backed up by Humanoid in the exchange. The 1v1 in the picture-in-picture. Cap versus Oscar. Oscar is not winning this one, but a bit of extra healing coming in from the happy hour. Just drink it away, Oscar, but it's not nearly enough. Cap's coming in for the 1v1 kill.
The spear.
Presence of mind to go in and force the fight there. A lot of ways that they've now just been able to extend this lead. 2K might not have been that significant, but 4K ticking over to 5 as Caps will recoup some of the loss here, but it's still very much in the favor of Fnatic. Koi fans from yesterday.
Suspicious.
Hey,
Suspicious.
you are?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I see what it is. You're Mad Lions Koi fans first, but Fnatic fans second. But I like that you have a hierarchy there. I respect that.
Look, there's a few more Spanish on the Fnatic side, all right?
I think that's
how
fair.
it goes.
Old mate Razork, doing good work.
Oscar
Oscar
as well, yeah.
And Razork having a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Stopping that recall. But not going to find the angle. Humanoid will not overcommit, so a free Drake for Fnatic. And now for the threshold where I feel like Fnatic composition is G2's composition. They are behind in terms of damage. You are heavily favored. And Mickey X is dead for even walking in here, or at least forced to flash. Nope, he's dead. They are full committing to killing this Milio. The entire team now ready to fall, but Mickey's still running. Oscar gonna grab the kill, and it's Humanoid in the middle of G2's jungle with the ball set up to make it work. A double kill for Oscar, and Fnatic can just turn right to the Baron.
Might lose out on top tower as Caps is trying to make sure he can get them. Probably has to TP away from that. Although maybe he's just able to reset with everyone on Fnatic committed to that objective, but
6K gold lead for the side of Fnatic and extend as they get this tower, but G2 will match the tower in the bottom lane. Broken Blade looking to knock the wave back, hoping to hit Oscar as well. But the tower just getting focused down here. Broken Blade not afraid to tank a little bit more. So the overall gold would favor G2 if it was tower for tower, but Fnatic are just continuing to break open the base. G2 clearly do not want to fight at all, but they're losing so many objectives.
it was actually crucial Oscar and got the wave there. Made sure that they can't keep up the pressure on this bottom side. Especially with 3 members down there. So now you crack open top, you're going to crack open mid as well. Now Skirden might even stop the base of Caps there as well, he does. So now Fnatic knows that the main damage source on this G2 roster isn't going to be with them for this fight.
Counter-strike coming out, Razork taking down the inhibitor.
Fnatic that I think a lot of fans were hoping to see today, where it is this combo, this duo in the mid jungle that has stood up so proudly for Fnatic over the last few years, once again stepping up again.
Certainly are at this point. Natural points of pressure now with super minions running down mid and top lane, so Fnatic go to the last place they can. Logically
that
good
hook.
Hook going in onto Yike. Nice knockbacks in, creating as much space as he can. Broken Blade trying to get a bit more maneuver, but Jun is giving his life. The tower down. Fnatic, I don't think they want to keep taking this fight. Mickey healing up. Yikes. Oscar just buying space with the casks here just to chip away. 5K getting lower, 4K on the Baron. G2 might try to force the fight. Hansama getting chunked out. That's a Poppy ult to kick things off, but it's not enough. Objective down. G2, do they want to keep this one going?
Aphelios, but now with everything used, G2 decide to back away. It will be Fnatic getting sold. G2 not really having much more. They're going to try and play for mid tower.
Back in the mid lane, trying to call Fnatic over to fight them. For now, Noah's still committed on the bot side with no TP. G2 should be able to walk in and get at least Noah doing a ton of work here.
Walking G2, the Caps still has a lot of damage. Has the Seeker's arm guard as well, so has access to what was a stopwatch in the past, but I don't think they can defend the tower at least.
Walking up with Counter-Strike, that's big. Mickey locked up, Mickey barely making it out, but no, they have enough damage to finish the job. Knock back onto Oscar. But already one member taken out. G2, one final hold. Another hook from Jun. Razork gonna fall off. He's gonna find the stun onto 2. Noah untouched on the backside. Humanoid untouched. Fnatic starting to take over in the fight. Caps looking for his hero moment, but they just don't have the damage to finish it. Razork stepping in. Push back clean from Oscar. Spanish jungle town making it work. And Jun cannot miss. Fnatic coming back. Fnatic finding the win and taking us to game 3.
Jun was throwing fakes at the start of this game, going, I know, you don't need to worry about me. And suddenly turns on the heat seeking and decimates G2. Because I think at this stage, it's
Nope.
I think if you put Karma top, she's actually going to struggle a little bit against the Zac because he can jump onto her, get good control, and you've got a lot of CC lockdown between BB and Yike. So I was going to say I'm kind of surprised at how much control Caps has had in this matchup in the mid lane. Oh, hang on, good hook.
Nice pull back onto Hansama. Mickey
Razork's here.
has Unbreakable, but didn't have stand behind me, so couldn't get in front of Hansama. Razork now chasing in. Go for the flash. Hansama immediately going to match, taking his time, getting the red buff burning down. Might not even need to do any more damage. Knockup now coming in. Vi across the wall. Razork with a knockback into the wall. It's going to be first blood going in favor of Fnatic, and now Hansama's going to be in trouble. Noah finishing another kill. Han stepping too far forward with the return, and it's Yike in trouble. Hook, not quite going to connect. Yike on the edge here. Noah stepping in. Noah wants to finish the job. He'll get the double, but it'll cost him his life.
Still, though, they should barely be able to get this wave in underneath the tower. Caps, though, knows that there's no one in the vicinity and wants to look for Humanoid.
Caps. Backing away, good damage. Solo ball, baby! Immediately mitigate the upfront damage, and then right on time, Razork in the area. Meanwhile, on the top side, you're concerned. We're justified, Rob!
Spotting Jun, a little bit more worried. Hansama going to ward the brush, but that can set up for Jun.
Move in, knock back Mickey there just in time to body block, but it might just cost him his life. He's got no more stand beside me. Mickey going to get taken out. Hansama just trying to fire back, get a bit more damage down, but Noah grabbing.
I think at this stage, once Humanoid, well, and the top side doesn't go wrong, it should be all right.
Can't go for the full all-in here. That's going to be the Mantra W for extra healing coming in for Oscar. Level 6 as well.
Still, like, you're getting a kind of a trade on the map here. So G2 feeling very strong on the top side of the map because you've got 2 solo kills that came through on Caps and BB. So a lot of this is going to be Yike trying to play towards that top side. But it does mean that Fnatic are going to be able to put a lot of pressure to continuously go towards Hansam and Mickey.
Respect the playmaking from Humanoid. Quick flash out to safety. Hook gonna come in from Jun just in time, and the mid laner goes down. Goodbye to the mid lane lead. Fnatic grabbing the Drake as well.
And that's great communication. More valuable, so they say, Jun, take the lead here. Make sure we keep it alive.
Oh, Mickey stepping up to try to cancel the backs. Nice pullback coming in from Hansama. Knowing they have the safety body block going in as well. Unbreakable coming in for Mickey, just trying to deny any follow-up damage. Both members getting knocked back. Ignite ticking. Could be long goodbye. Broken Blade coming in. Every member TPing down to the bottom side. They want to kick this fight off. They want to shut Noah down. Flash in for Broken Blade. Going to make him kiss. Going to find the shutdown. Going to the back pocket of the Zac in the top lane. Hansama grabbing another. G2 firing back. Humanoid in the meantime. TP is available for Humanoid. G2, I think they can be happy just getting the one and walking away here. Fnatic understand their strength. They got mid push. And they know there's really nothing for G2 to do.
Yeah, the big one is having that TP available on Humanoid. In the vicinity, they can just look to turn onto Humanoid, but Fnatic managed to get themselves out of there. Mickey found.
Back into Mickey. Mickey can just jump back onto Yike. Nice steadfast presence getting pulled in, but they only managed to hook up Broken Blade. Ulti coming in from the bars as well. Immediate ult response coming in from Caps off to the side of the fight. Hansama pulling Mickey out to safety. Mickey going right back in to try to lock up Humanoid. Concussive blows. 1-2 stacks looking for 3 and 4. The stun will connect. Broken Blade still on top of the Azir. G2 dancing around Fnatic right now. Excellent pushback on Hansama means a kill. Humanoid trying to turn this one right back. It's all eyes on Caps. Does he have the damage? The answer is hell. Yes, he does. Way incredibly impressive. Broken Blade with the setup, but it's Caps who's bringing it home here. Nice sidestep from Oscar to make it out to safety. Severing Bolt won't connect. Clean patience from Oscar, but he's slowly but surely getting taken down. Elastic slingshot. Here comes the Zac one more time. Fa there. Passes.
He's forcing Noah out of the fight, so Noah's not really being able to follow up the damage he needs onto the bottom half of this fight. And Humanoid, he's doing his damnedest, but he's only 1.5 items in here.
I wasn't sure if we were going to come back. But now it's the play on the bottom side. Broken Blade keeping the dive going. Yike now trying to move in. They don't really have a lot of damage here, but they can stop the dive, but they cannot save the tower. Knockback from Razork is big. Broken Blade standing next to Hansama. Can they keep this train going? Jun's going to be in trouble. Hansama on the chase. Arrow from Noah could be big. Hitting onto Hansama. Yike on the way. Mickey on the way. Stepping in. Concussive blows there. Caps with the follow-up again. The Hoi range coming in clutch this time. Oscar will not escape. Yike wants to keep it going. Fnatic need to run for the hills.
He still has ult. Yike, as long as he can range. Ballbreaker could be
going
the follow-up.
Moving in. He's still got the ult. He's instantly going to turn on the Humanoid if he has the opportunity. They're still in the area. G2 slaughtering Fnatic, who is neck and neck.
Look at here is Razork. He just hasn't had a chance to put it down.
And this is so tricky now. I mean, you know what the sustained damage can look like with an Azir in these teamfights, but it's just hard to
It's just so easy. They have to chase down these members.
Yeah. Follow-up there is clean. And making it look easy, really. G2 on the execution here. Once they have a lead in these fights, they just start to take over. And Herald finally going to get used. It will break open mid-tier 1, which is big. A bit more access, a bit more control, but Hansama already looking to take a counter-objective on the top side of the map. Gold is dead even for the most part. The big difference, Broken Blade. Very, again, just a bit of poke onto Jun. G2 taking their time on the siege. And this is what makes these Hoi comps so infuriating.
I think it'll be more of a case of maybe Yike solos it as G2 get control over mid, because there's not really much pressure when it's only the second.
You know, just something to consider. Not to take away from the desire to build a ton of ability haste in the top lane, Karma, but...
Hey, maybe you can look for a TP play. Who do you really want to be flanking? Like, the Karma AP style, or hang on.
Oh, Mickey caught out here. Knockup now coming in. Yike, but it's Broken Blade on the backside. Keep your eyes on that Zach, going to try to keep things going. Hansama untouched for now, but Razork knocks him out. Caps trying to do as much damage as humanly possible, but he's been locked up by Noah's ultimate. Caps, though, on a rampage, has already taken Noah out of the equation. Broken Blade leaping in fearlessly. Flash out to make sure he doesn't get pushed back. One more member stepping forward. Searching strikes, bringing Humanoid back into the fold, and that's going to be just enough to finish the job. But Humanoid still living. Of course, Luke giving him up for just an additional second, but it's just not enough. Broken Blade is too damn tanky. They cannot kill this Zac. He still has passive. He refuses to die. Fnatic desperate to finish the kill. Captain Hansama still standing. Broken Blade is up again, and he's going right back into the fight. This man does not quit. Another stretching strikes. Body block coming in for Razork to buy space for the rest of his team, but G2 just descending upon Fnatic, knocking down the tier 2 tower and taking the fight.
Broken Blade has too many...
1 and 4 for Caps. 3-0-7 for Broken Blade. Working incredibly well together in the team fights. And once again, Noah's been caught out. Knock up, follow up there. Razork gonna buy as much space as he can. Noah still living crucially. Knock up there onto Yike. Yike gonna be in trouble now. The severing bolt in the backside, not gonna connect. Noah can't find any space to auto attack. Finally gonna throw in a hail of arrows, but G2 again, they have the momentum in the fight and they just start to take over. They could. Which means stacking up a lot of these spears is a little bit tougher. Humanoid is a big threat, looking for Caps off to the side. Ulti coming in, they manage to push Cards back to the waiting arms of Noah. Noah getting chucked out, but he's still living for now. Trying to free fire. Mickey body block coming in. Hansama on the chase, looking to take Noah out of the fight. Jun off to the side, Oscar in there as well, but the Karma just does not do enough damage. Jun running, Hex Gate gonna get interrupted by Yike. Noah will make it out alive. The Baron will be delayed, but Fnatic losing so many members in the process. Oscar looking for the fancy beat, looking for the side step, a flash out to safety, but he should just get taken down. Another stretching strikes, another kill for Hansama. Shut down to G2's 80.
Have a chance to escape. Noah zoned out of the fight by Mickey. It's G2 splitting to chase down with a Poppy, and this is here. You just don't have enough tools to get them out.
Razork knocked back into Mickey. Decent start to the fight. Unbreakable used a little bit early here. Broken Blade ready to follow up, looking for the knockback. Ulti gonna get interrupted by the Poppy. That's gonna be a severing bolt onto Humanoid. Vial now coming in. Oscar in and over the wall, gonna start to shield up his backline, trying to keep himself. Another severing bolt. Humanoid eating 2 back to back, and he's just instantly out of the fight. Broken Blade making everybody kiss. Looking like a Carzy fanfic in the middle of the jungle as the severing bolt once again comes down. Caps cannot miss. They're being lined up, and he is knocking them down. G2 taking over again. Fight after fight, they don't even need the Baron. It was a 2K gold lead separating these teams at the start of the fight. Now it is 3, but it's G2 looking to end it right here.
And unlike the fanfic, it faced the black at the right moment for Humanoid, cut down by Caps. Incredible stuff as G2 will start to march on through the grey screens for Fnatic, and it's another G2 win.
G2, they knew how to make it work in the mid game despite the deficits in the laning phase. Still found the angle, the knockback is there. Razork desperately trying to save it, but it's G2 with the victory.